When you're riding a bike around Brighton surrounds, it's one of the most desirable places to ride in Australia. Even people from overseas that know where I live and know where I ride, they dream about riding in locations like this. It doesn't matter if you're passing through on the way to Phillip Island for the GP, or if you come here specially as an annual trip, you can do 2, 3, 4, 5 days riding around here and just tick a different box every day. I started riding bikes as a kid. When I hit 11 or 12, I got my first bike, an old farm bike for $100, and it was like a dream. I guess I feel pretty lucky. Bikes have allowed me to travel the world, teaching, taking tours, and being part of some really epic adventures. So if you've only got a couple of days up here, the Queen Victoria Loop is a touring must, no matter what vehicle you have. As soon as you leave Mount Beauty, you're heading up, straight into the twisties, heading up through the trees. It's all about being in control, feeling the flow of the road and riding within your limits. You feel the temperature dropping, your ears are probably going to pop a bit. Once you get to Falls, you've got this amazing ski resort village up in the hills. You can actually stay there, there's accommodation that's open all year round. And from there it's the Bogong High Plains Road, which is just another environment altogether. So you leave Falls Creek and you cross the dam wall where the big lake is. You see lots of people up there hiking, there's lots to do up there, you've got to be careful of other road users. Something to be aware of when you do go riding in this area, it doesn't matter what season, when the weather turns harsh, it can be pretty diabolical. You need good riding gear, you need to be prepared, you need to monitor the weather because you can be in pretty remote locations and you've got to look after yourself. So as you finish the High Plains Road, you do this great descent all the way down to the Midder River. You turn right and you've got the Blue Duck Inn and Angler's Rest, and that's on the way to Omeo. Omeo is this classic cowboy town in the high country. You really need to stop and get fuel because there's nowhere else to fill up as you cross the mountains. Just up the road from Omeo is the Mount Kosciuszko lookout, and on a good day you get an incredible view of the Australian Alps. So after a big day on the bike, Dinner Plain's a great place to stop. It's a really unique village. It's a great place to spend the night, have a meal and have a laugh with your friends. From Dinner Plain back down to the valley, you go past Mount Hotham on one of the most incredible roads I think you can ride in Australia. This highway just goes straight over the top of the resort. It must be one of the highest roads in the country. It's definitely one of the most spectacular. The lookouts are mind-blowing. You just see ridge after ridge after ridge. It seems like you can see for hundreds of kilometres. You do need to stop and smell the roses. There's too many twisty turns to do in one go, so just enjoy such a unique location and have fun on your bike. Gradually you come into bigger trees and you get down towards the bottom of the valley and you arrive in the little picturesque town of Harrietville. If you've never been here before on your motorbike and you've always thought about it, it pretty much ticks all the boxes. There's accommodation, there's restaurants, there's breweries. The scenery's incredible, the roads are incredible. You're just in heaven.